Today's Triple Play is all about playing games with your friends, and the first game is Phrase Friends Free. If you're familiar with the game called Wheel of Fortune, that is pretty much what Phrase Friends Free is all about.
Yeah, except the spin is not satisfactory.
No, it's not.
And so you also just have one chance here. You have one chance to get it right, and if you get it right, you get to move forward. If not, if you lose, or you spin and you lose a turn, or get bankruptcy, you lose that turn. You have to wait for a real-life person to then take their turn.
I really enjoyed playing against random people online because it felt like I was more invested in trying to get these puzzles solved.
So yeah, you want to kick strangers' asses.
Yeah, exactly.
When I'm solving some of the puzzles, it's so easy sometimes. Like, okay, I get this one, it's fine. But then sometimes you're just like, what the F is this? What is it? And you just lose completely. And that's fine because that's the beauty of Wheel of Fortune, or Phrase Friends Free.
Marissa, what are you giving Phrase Friends Free?
I think it's a 6.5.
I'm giving it a 6.
The next game that has us playing with friends is called Battlefriends in Tanks, and that's exactly what we're doing. We're battling friends in tanks, except they're not really our friends.
No.
They're strangers online. What we're doing in this one, we're shooting out cannonballs.
And if you have multiple games going at once, you're gonna run out of a lot of gas, and then you'll have to wait for it to replenish, or you have to buy more, which doesn't make any sense.
And you do waste a lot of fuel, not only just moving, but you end up moving backward as well as forward just by accident. You have to pay like 10 little gold bars or whatever it is to get fuel. It's really annoying. This game just did nothing but frustrate me. I had to try it on 2 different devices. On the iPad mini, it wouldn't even load at all. This game is not fun at all. I don't care if it's free. Don't waste your time with this. Shaun, what are you scoring Battlefriends in Tanks?
I'm giving it a 0.
Oh yeah, it's getting a 0 for me too.
The final game of this Triple Play is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and Friends. You're playing against different people online. They're not necessarily your friends, unless you invite your friends.
Meet your opponent.
It takes some elements from the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire game show, but I find it just doesn't really feel like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
No, they made it a little bit different. They show you the categories off the top, and then they show you the money that you're playing for, which makes no sense because you don't actually do anything with that. They just show it to you. There are 3 different lifelines, and there are 5 different questions per round, and so you want to answer all those, and you want to get 5 in a row, because the more you get in a row, the more money you get. And then what you need to do, though, is when that's over, you need to wait for your meter bar to fill with coin, because each game that you play costs coin.
Yeah, and there's no correlation to the money you win and the coin that you spend to actually play the games.
That is correct.
The questions I found to be pretty generic and pretty easy, actually. General knowledge stuff.
Well, what I did was I just sat by my computer and I had Google ready to go.
Oh, well, so you can cheat. What the hell?
You can cheat, that's what I'm saying. You can cheat playing this game, so how do I know the person that I'm playing against isn't cheating? If I'm cheating, then I'm sure they're cheating.
That wasn't right.
But you know what? You Don't Know Jack did this so much better, and it's so much more fun. Marissa, what are you giving Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and Friends?
It's getting a 5.
I'm gonna give it a 4.5.